A daily fitness routine offers a predictable rhythm. You arrive at the same time, walk the same floor, and see the same faces. It creates a powerful, comforting illusion that the gym is a protected sanctuary away from the chaos of the outside world. But that exact predictability is your greatest vulnerability. By arriving at a set location at a precise hour every single day, you centralize your habits for anyone who decides to sit back and watch. Predators exploit these public environments using 3 distinct psychological profiles. The gym should be a safe place. For these people, it became the start of a nightmare. 3 true stories. 3 times they realized they were being watched. The first profile is the social media stalker. Take the case of Nolan, whose polite gym etiquette was weaponized by a fellow regular named Josh. What started as a simple request for a spot on the bench press quickly turned into exchanging Instagram handles, a standard, seemingly harmless digital handshake. The escalation was rapid. Josh's casual online check-ins soon morphed into obsessive offline behavior. During public meetups at a local festival and a bar, Josh displayed severe, bizarre mood shifts, mimicking high-pitched cartoon voices, dropping deeply inappropriate jokes, and lashing out in anger when Nolan tried to leave. While Nolan's gym attendance dropped to avoid the harassment, the volume of aggressive DMs from Josh spiked in direct opposition. This digital obsession bled into the physical world when Nolan found a deliberate slice through his car's tire. Retreating only provoked the predator further. The pursuit culminated in the middle of a hot summer night. Woken by a low, mocking voice whispering his name from the backyard, Nolan carefully pulled back his bedroom blinds. He found a shadowed figure standing completely still in the dark, just inches from the glass. The social media stalker thrives by weaponizing a victim's basic politeness. They use a casual digital thread to map your life, transforming a harmless online connection into a physical trap that follows you straight to your bedroom window. The second profile is the vengeful ex. 19-year-old Colton and his friend Louie tried to reclaim their normal evening fitness schedule after Colton ended a highly toxic relationship with his ex-girlfriend, Addie. Instead of staying away, Addie infiltrated their space. She walked onto the gym floor wearing street clothes, a red hoodie and blue leggings, refusing to touch a single weight. She simply paced the floor, hovering dangerously close to their machines, staring directly at them in complete silence. The sheer intimidation of her constant presence neutralized the gym as a safe space. A room full of witnesses offered no actual protection from her psychological pressure, forcing the 2 men to abandon their workout entirely and leave the building. But abandoning the geographic boundary of the gym only pushed the threat toward their final refuge. Unable to control Colton in public, Addie sought out his absolute safest space, the home. Later that night, Louie's house became the target. A violent rattling at the front door handle was accompanied by hysterical, erratic laughter echoing from the dark porch. Seconds later, a text message arrived containing a photograph of Addie holding a knife. The immediate arrival of the police ended the siege. Officers found her sitting quietly in the front grass, waiting, and arrested her on the spot after a full confession. The vengeful ex uses the victim's public routine not to observe, but to enforce a punishment. They prove that geographical distance and public spaces cannot stop a predator driven by emotional retribution. The final profile relies entirely on a terrifying lack of motive: the silent stranger. A 25-year-old regular at an LA Fitness began noticing a man sitting on various machines. The stranger never lifted a single weight. He simply positioned his body to maintain a direct line of sight on the victim. This silent observer systematically mirrored the victim's movements across every zone of the facility. The continuous, heavy gaze eventually forced the victim to switch his entire routine to 9 o'clock at night just to escape the surveillance. The stalking territory expanded far beyond the gym walls into the isolated trails of a local nature preserve. While jogging down a secluded path, the victim heard footsteps. The exact same silent stranger was right behind him, maintaining his pace stride for stride. The moment the victim accelerated, the silent stranger instantly matched his pace. A cautious jog immediately escalated into a dead sprint for survival, with the predator crashing through the dense woods right on his heels. The pursuit only ended when the victim broke through the tree line onto a public street and screamed for a bystander's help. The second the stranger saw a witness, he aborted the hunt and vanished back into the timber. The silent stranger is driven by a unique form of predatory opportunity. Without any prior social connection or emotional history to the victim, they are free to transition from passive observation to an active physical hunt without warning. None of these victims survived by hoping the situation would resolve itself. They survived because they recognized the exact moment a string of strange coincidences shifted into an active hunt. A shared public space offers witnesses, but it does not equal a protected sanctuary. The strict predictability of your daily routine is the exact tool a predator needs to map your life. 3 stories, 3 places, 3 times they realized they were never alone. Trust your instincts, set boundaries, and if someone watches you too long, leave. Subscribe for more true horror stories.